From many angles, there's a lot of challenges living in this area for young people. The youth population here is quite large, 32% of all the people living here under 19. We're quite aware of the acute difficulties faced by a lot of the youngsters living and growing up in this community.
Blyda stands for Brick Lane Youth Development Association. It was set up in 1989 by a group of disengaged young people who at that time felt they had nowhere to go.
We have very good working partnership with another organisation, Elite Youth. Whereas we're focused on crime prevention, Elite Youth is specialising more on sporting and also healthy living and stuff like that.
This partnership goes back a long way. We have come together, we realised we share the same vision. The leadership very much shares the vision, the staff, the members share very much the same vision. Together
we add a lot more value to the lives of the young people in the community.
Blyda really has come leaps and bounds over the last 20 years. You know, we started off in a small porter cabin and now we're in the Osman Centre.
We're a youth organisation. We want to bring young people, engage them. So it's not the best building where they're going to come in and feel that, yeah, this is where I belong, this is where I fit in.
This building is not fit for purpose. It's 150 years old. When it rains excessively, the roof leaks. When you switch the boiler on, it takes 2 days to come back on again. So by that time it's sunny again. We were thinking about the Osmani Centre redevelopment, and one of the management said, why don't we go for a new build? I think the important things for us was to actually go and pay site visits to other community centres and get some learning from them. And we went to our neighbouring community centres, the Atley Youth and Community Centre in Spitalfields and the Davent Centre in Whitechapel. And then we went further afield to Westminster to a centre called the Stowe Centre. In terms of a blueprint for the Osmani Centre, if we like this centre so much, why not go with the architects who actually built it?
The site that we're currently working to is identified by this dotted line. And when we were first contacted by Elite and Blyda, we looked at ways of potentially reusing this building, and it was decided we couldn't do that. And so we worked very quickly in preparing a design that was really bespoke for Elite and Blyda. It was a building that everybody is going to be proud of, and one that's going to fulfil a whole multitude of functions.
It's very important that the centre gets input from the community, because we're the ones who are going to be using it. We get our voices heard and we get a choice of what we want.
We wanted to manage the building ourselves, take responsibility away from the council. And to do that, we had to have the business case for it. That's where I feel ACF and the mentor that was provided to us, that really helped us.
We've been working on the sustainability side of it, and every year as a community organisation we always struggle to bring in the finance.
The support that we received from ACF in terms of finance as well as the business mentoring helped us a lot. It allowed us the thinking time to actually plan for what we want in the new centre. Talking to the advisor about how we can look at ways of generating an income, what kind of income generating methods that we can employ that will allow us to sustain ourselves.
we will have programs like employment opportunity, we will have employment training, we will have, what we want to encourage is small businesses from within the locality.
We needed to ensure that every square foot worked for us financially as well as socially.
From that new purpose-built centre, we can provide even better services for the young people and establish a positive presence.
If we get a new sports hall, gym, I think more people will come.
The local youth, they are very much looking forward to this and they just can't wait. They are so excited.
We feel that we'll build a centre that we can be proud of.
As soon as we can get this building up and running, as soon as we can get in there, it's going to be exciting times.